Hey, what's going on, graduates? So today I'm going to be showing you a free tool. It's in beta. It's very, very rough, but it works. It does work. Now, what this does is it's going to allow you to generate your critical CSS. Now, you probably don't know what critical CSS is, right? So basically, when your website or your store loads, first thing, right? First thing, that's what you need. You need your critical CSS for the first elements that are visible on the page. And it helps, render or paint the actual web page. And I'm sure a lot of you have ran your store or your website through tools that, tell you, hey, eliminate your render blocking elements or whatever it may be. Render blocking. That's what this tool it helps with. Now, it doesn't solve it completely, but it's part of the step. It's the first step you got to do is, solve that, try to figure out how to eliminate that those render blocking resources. Now, this will basically be the first CSS that loads on the page. That way it can paint, that's what they call it. They call it painting the actual page on the screen so your users know, oh, okay, cool, there's content here. And that's what this tool does. Now, there's a lot of apps out there that'll do this for you automatically. Now, this is free. You don't have to pay for it. So what it's going to allow you to do is you just go in, enter your store in here, and it'll fetch all of your pages, your collections, and your products. We're waiting for the products to load. So you're going to be able to see all your pages. Now, this is actually a pretty cool tool to kind of see what your competitors are doing as well. Find all your pages, find all the collections that they have, and all the products. Now, right now, I'm just recording this video to kind of give you a demo of what it is. But, you're going to be able to check off all the pages you want to render or generate the critical CSS for. Now, this part is not functional yet, but I just wanted to show you how it works. Now, it could take up to 30 seconds for you to generate your CSS. This takes a while because what we have to do is we have to basically pull the store, scan it, check what CSS is absolutely critical, hence critical CSS. And I'm going to show you how that works. You just literally click generate. That's it. And you just sit here, you wait a little bit, go get some coffee or go get some water, which, drink your water. It's healthy. Stay hydrated. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait a little bit more. And I'm just going to pause this. It does take, like I said, it takes about 30 seconds. On average, I'm seeing about 28 seconds to load because it's analyzing everything in the background. And, you want to basically get a good analysis of what is actually loading above the fold. And what we're doing is we're checking various screen sizes as well in the background. So we check on your mobile, iPads, on a desktop, on a laptop, and it just compiles a code snippet for you that all you have to do is add it to your store. And we'll have other videos on how this works. And it also downloads. Now, I'm not going to have it automatically download it like it's doing for me, but I'll show you what this looks like. We'll open up the code. And I'll just open up text edit app. And you'll see a little snippet like this. And right now, this is just checking the home page. So all of this would get pasted in your theme.liquid. And as you can see here, it generates a liquid file that you just upload it to your snippets. And we're telling you what to do right here. So you're going to copy the code below or use the file, find the head tag, the very first head tag inside of theme.liquid. And you're just going to paste either render after you uploaded this to your snippets, or you're going to paste this entire code in there. You can do either or. I prefer a snippet to have everything in one spot, and it'll tell you, it was generated for you guys or for your store. But then to go a step further, we're not just going to check if template is in the index. This means if it's a home page, right? We're checking, is this the home page? If it is, all right, cool. Let's render this critical CSS here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to allow you to select multiple pages, multiple products, collections. Now, my biggest advice is if you have multiple product templates with different CSS elements, then that's when you would want to scan your product pages. But if you're using the same CSS on all of your product pages, you realistically only need to select one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some options in here. That way you can kind of determine like the best way to use this. I don't want you to use this and actually hurt your speed. And again, this tool does not solve all of your speed issues. It just helps a little bit. And that's why I'm like, why are there apps charging so much money? When you can just, if this is it's not going to solve everything. It's not meant to. It's just to help. Honestly, I developed to help myself. But I realized, wait a minute, I can release this to you guys for free. But anyways, I hope you guys, like what you're seeing. We want to create a lot more free tools like this. We want to, start giving back to the community. I mean, the only reason we're in business is because of you guys, to be perfectly honest. So that's why we want to create these free tools. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this? Does this seem cool? Do you want to see more tools like this? What other free tools would you want? I mean, we have a few other ideas. I kind of like the idea of being able to analyze your competitors. All that data is out there for free, and we're able to just pull in all pages, all collections, all products. You can kind of see like things that are, right now, unfortunately, we are limited to through the front end of a store how many items we can see. There's a maximum of 250. So, but to be perfectly honest, please don't try and scan 250 pages, because I'm gonna have to create a queue system, and I really don't want to. I don't know. I'm debating if I should leave this option in or not. It's because it is a bit intensive to host, but I want you guys to kind of get the best tool possible, for free. And maybe we'll have like a more premium version of this where it will generate it on a regular basis. Maybe it'll send you email alerts. Maybe it'll automatically speed test your store. I'm not sure. I mean, I want to create stuff that you guys want. I want to create things for free, but I also want to make stuff. I also want to make some money here, guys. We're all in business to make money, right? So, but I also want to develop things that are cost efficient for you. We're heading into a recession. Like, we're probably already here. I don't know. So scary times. We all got to eat. I want to be as fair as possible, and I want to create things that you're actually going to use and feel, wow, that $9 or that $15 a month was totally worth it. It saved me a ton of time. It helps me so much. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh man, I'm paying this $15. What a waste of money. I can go use something else, or man, why am I paying this amount? So give me ideas. Let me know what you guys think. Again, this is very, very beta, like very beta. And yeah, so here's what I've been working on. And I was working on this over the weekend. I thought it'd be kind of a cool tool that you guys can use to help, optimize your stores. And I did some tests, which I'm going to make another video once I'm happier with how this is working. I'm going to make another video going more in depth, and there'll be tutorial videos on the page showing you exactly what to do and how to do it. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think below. Thank you so much. Drop a comment, like, wherever this is posted. Thank you so much, guys.